Welcome to Star Citizen. So, contact missions, or contacts in general. Now, there are different types of contacts you can visit. I have done jobs for several of them. I have delivered boxes, delivered drugs, all things of that nature. I feel like there is no other like Miles Eckhart, the one in Lowell Hurston. He offers a big row of bounty hunting missions that are quite easily doable and even pay out nicely. Now, to start out with this guy, it can be kind of a bother. Of course, before you can meet this guy, you need to get an appointment with him. You can visit him here, but you really can't talk to him without it. To get an appointment here, you need to do some missions, most likely bounty hunting in the planet system around Lowell Hurston. Now, it might not show up instantly, but eventually it should show up under your personal contacts as an appointment. And from there on, this can basically be your only meeting. He will give you your first low-end task here. You will see it's from Eckhart Security, and it really won't pay out much at the start. This is actually a rather simple way to get into kind of a bounty hunting mission scenario. You will get specifically Eckhart missions, but eventually these missions, the reputation you get, will grow into really well-paying missions for a moderate amount of time. Eventually, you'll even run into missions where you have to face off a hammerhead, so yeah. You kind of will need to make heads and tails of what missions you can do solo and what you will need a bit bigger ship for and probably some friends. In truth, the start is quite simple. There should be 7 targets in total. After you finish them off and get a decent reputation, you will get a variety of different missions that will pay you out quite nicely. I believe the biggest one I've gotten, I've failed some for certain reasons, but the biggest one I've got that I have been able to solo is something like 65, 67k. It does give me 3 targets on 3 separate locations, 2 being in the Hurston system and 1 in the Crusader. So yeah, there may be some traveling involved. But the start is quite simple. You start off against some light fighters and it's pretty easy to take them out. Now they usually have some friendly or some extra hostile ships around them that you may need to take care of. I don't know why the missions themselves say capture Arlington gang members, but it just means destroy them. I don't know why it's been there. Maybe they have an idea for it, but yeah, that's how it is at the moment. It says capture, but you do need to destroy him. You can check your reputation with him, of course, under Delhi and contacts. I have done these missions before, but I was forced to do a little bit of a reset, so kind of the reputation is there and the reliability. But yeah, I can't really get the missions I did before. So another mission, Eckhart Security. There shouldn't be any more at the moment. Once I've completed a bunch of these, I should be able to get access to more missions that pay out decently. But at the moment, these are my goals. So the first one was a light fighter, and this one is actually a bit harder. It's actually a lot harder. It's a Hurricane. And that is a big problem. It's got size 4 guns. It will bite through my shield in around 3 hits, so I'm gonna need to stay behind it. I'm gonna need to avoid its main guns. But yeah, the Eckhart security missions are quite simple and they have equally good payout eventually if you get the reputation up and progress it far enough. Don't get worried if you end up in a mission scenario where you can't really beat your opponent. Try asking for help, renting perhaps a bit bigger ship that has some firepower. Or better yet, even buying it. For these missions, of course, you want to kit out your ship with the best possible loadout, best possible guns, best possible shields. Whoa. Okay, you can already see this is my second target and my shields are gone. It's the Hurricanes, the Cancer. Its size 4 main guns are a problem for me. So yeah, you need to perhaps do this sometimes also with a bit of tact. So I'm gonna switch off from Hurricane, I'm gonna take down the light fighters so eventually I can outturn the Hurricane and manage my movement speed better without getting shot by any of these fast and agile cancerous light fighters. Personally, Eckhart Security is the only contact missions that I have really committed to. I have tried out some, I don't remember who was the guy, Vogue or someone at Grim Hex. I've done some for the Twitch, which was the drug dealer at Arcorp. I can't remember her name. But yeah, all of these missions, they have some tact to them. They can offer you extras to just, you did the first one for me, so here's another one. Go do this, go pick up that, dispose something, deliver something, clear something, recover something. Yeah, it's all in general like that. But I feel that the Eckhart is the one that allows me to get into making money the fastest. You start off with your bounty work and the reputation progress. You just need to rush through it all. And at some point you will just get access to better missions. You don't really need to spend time in bunkers or delivering cargo, and you just kit out your ship and go for these. Also, having a friend, you might get some more luck against those high value targets. Because even here, I was forced to do this with a bit of tact. I am avoiding its main guns at the moment, as you see. I don't really care about the turret on top, although it does cause some damage. The damage from the main guns from the front of the ship would break me in an instant. I already took a beating. If you can see at the bottom left, I have, that is the opponent ship, but under that is my own ship, which took a kind of a beating the last time my shields were down. So yeah, this needs a bit more tact and thinking than just brutally flying in and killing it. Of course, also like bunker missions, these can sometimes bug out as well. You may not be able to target your opponent might be kind of bugged out. So you may have trouble doing some of these missions, and you need to be prepared for it. Because with the contact missions, you lose reputation when you fail them. I mean, you lose it on a bigger scale. So any failed contact mission can set you back. I remember failing the first Eckhart mission, first time like 3 times in a row. And every time I went back, he was like, okay, here we go again. It wasn't fun, but hey, you just needed to progress through it, and eventually I made it here. Anyways, thanks for watching.
Don't sweat that last gig. Everybody has off days. Just don't make it